cold outside.
This evening has been
hoping that you'd
so
drop in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands, they're just like ice.
My mother will start to worry.
Hi. Long time no talk. Well, not as long as it normally would have been for me. I haven't been on in, I think, 5 days. Haven't been feeling the best. A little bit under the weather. I don't know if was allergies or if it was just a seasonal, kind of a bit of a cold. But I'm pretty sure some of it's been allergies. The large dog that we have sheds. She sheds a ridiculous amount. And I'm allergic. I'm allergic to dogs. I'm allergic to cats. I'm allergic to most animals. I mean, she does live in the home with us. I do make do, but it gives me symptoms. You know, the stuffed up head, a bit of the allergy headache. Sometimes eyes. Sorry if I do that a lot. Clear my throat. The air here in Alberta is super, super dry. And I find this time of the year where we have the furnace running a lot, my throat is dry all the time. So this is what I generally drink out of. I don't even know how much it is. What size? I don't know, it's big. Lots of stickers. Oh, this is one that is my favorite. It says boobies. And the other one is nope, not today. And this is a really cute one that says a lot about me. Anxious but cute. And I pretty much only drink water. Sometimes I'll have the occasional tea. Sometimes I will have a little bit of pop, like Fresca or Sprite. But my go-to drink is water. I'm an avid H2O drinker. But yeah, I just haven't been feeling good. I've still been doing a little bit of crochet. I started a knit project last night because I wonder, oh my gosh, did I lose it again? You ever lose a crochet hook? Oh my goodness. Well, one of the things I started a few days ago, which would be 3 days today, that I haven't been able to work on because I lost a crochet hook to it. I got one of the Michaels brand ones. I love it. Just a second. I thought I put it on my table. No, I don't see it. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I may or may not have, I don't know how to put this in words without inciting violence, buried my husband in the backyard in the last 2 minutes. Anyways, I paused this and I went looking for this crochet hook. Couldn't find it, freaking out. You know, I knew I put it on my craft table. So I go to the porch and get my husband. And I'm like, I need help because I lost my hook again. It had been missing for 3 days. So I'm on the other side of the room looking, and I come over and he's like, this hook? And I'm like, yeah. I said, where'd you find it? Well, I can't show you. And he starts laughing. Meanwhile, he spits out the truth. He put it on top of the fridge. He said for keepsakes. I think is what he said. Or to keep it safe. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm, having a nervous breakdown because I lost my crochet hook that became my favorite crochet hook. And that smug little ass put it on top of the fridge. Yeah. I still love him. But this is it. What brand is it? I don't know. R Prym, Prym, and it is a size M, which is a 9. I love it. Now I'm going to show you the difference. Normal, these are my hooks. I love these hooks. These are by Clover. Favorite crochet hook ever. I have multiple other sizes. They're good on my hands, but look at the difference in size. If I can show you guys, see? So the project I started with this, I had worked on it for 2.5, I'll say, well, 3 days. But most of what I will show you guys tonight was in 2 evenings watching Lucifer on Netflix. That show, you won't even go down that path. I can't stand it, but I can't not watch it. So anyways, this is what I was using. And I went back to use this to do a couple more of those little Advent ornaments. And did it ever feel weird? It took me a little bit to kind of get back to using them because this, it doesn't go at the bottom, but this sticks out. It was a bit weird. And I didn't know if I was going to like this because I don't know if you can see. They're a little bit different. Almost the same. But I love it. And as I can, I'm going to get every size in these. The blue is kind of feels like rubber. Oh, great hook. But anyways, yeah. So we searched high and low. I mean, we went everywhere. And then today I just happened to sit on my side of the bed and looked at my nightstand. What you got, Harley? Be a good girl. And it was in my drawer that I had looked in probably about 8 times. My husband looked in it multiple times. Kind of just tucked underneath other crochet and knitting and sewing and balls of yarn. What do you guys have in your nightstand if you have one that has drawers? I should do a video sometime of mine. Mine's pretty much got odds and end balls of yarn and knitting needles. Double pointed needles, puffers, usually some meds that I don't take anymore, or yeah, I'll clean the top of it off, but usually within a couple days it goes back to having multiple little balls of yarn, bobby pins. But anyways, yeah, so it was just tucked in, found it. Have any of you guys used this kind of brand crochet hook? It's plastic. If you have, do you like it? From what I'm working with, and I'll show you guys in a few minutes, I think it's fantastic. But, sorry, I hope this doesn't keep happening. As far as the Advent, the newest ones on there, the last one I do believe you guys seen was the hot air balloon. Since then I've done a snowman. I did a crocheted sweater, which I did out of my head. I didn't follow a pattern. That was fun to make. I just winged it. Also, I did a house and a tree. So if I'm correct, I've missed day 17, 16, 15, and 14. In saying that, I don't know if I'll be doing another one each day anymore. It's not that I've lost the joy in it because I truly did enjoy it. I just started feeling that same feeling that I feel quite often if I get asked to make something, or if I put that stress on myself to have something finished, and it started to take the joy away from me. That's when, you know, I just said I'm not going to pressure myself. And I haven't been feeling good at all. Not sleeping the best. Yeah, so been, you know, trying to get myself back at taking better care of my health with regular sleeping, eating healthy. I can't do normal walks like we do outside. It has been so cold. I do have a little video clip of us on our way home today. I think it went to minus 33 last night with the wind chill, and we're back to minus 24 tonight before the wind chill Celsius. It's cold, and when it's blowing like that outside, it just catches your breath. I can't be bothered to go out, and then I can't breathe. But yeah, so the last one that I finished on was yesterday's, which would have been the 17th, was a Christmas tree. And I have beads, those pony beads you can get at the dollar store. You think I can find them? I am so bad. I'm horrible. I'm not an organized person at all. Like, I have stuff, I just can't find it. And then I will find it, you know, when I don't need it. But cute little Christmas tree. When I do find my beads, I refuse to buy more beads because I know I have the nice size pony beads for it. I will put them on it. And then December 15th on the weekend was my birthday. Yay. Super, what's the word? Grateful that I made it to 47. Because, you know, I used to joke about, oh, I'm 47. Or I'm turning 47. And my sister told me a little while ago, she goes, yeah, but be thankful. You know, you made it to 47. That's big. Nowadays, you know, so many young people are passing away. And the fact that I've made it 47 years on this earth, that's pretty, that's a good thing. So every year I get older it's a good thing because it means I'm still here. So my birthday was a house, although it looks like eyeballs, like it looks like it's looking at you, and it looks pretty cross. So, and there is a little video clip that I'll have on here as well of what I do have done on there. It doesn't mean that I won't do more. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to, you know, periodically between now and then do more. At one point today, I was like, oh, you know, it's kind of a failure. But it's not. For me, this is knitting and crocheting and crafting is a joy for me. So if it brings me joy, then I'll do it. If I feel the pressure and it's not bringing me joy, then I'm not going to do it. Because I don't want to turn into something that's a must. Or, you know, I have to because I have a deadline. That's why I generally, like I said before, I don't do custom orders. I'm not big on it because it stresses me out. So in the meantime, like I said, I've been crocheting on something. But I will show you what I started last night because I couldn't find my hook. And I'm on a blanket kick. I probably get through these blanket kicks, I don't know, 10 times a year. But take a look at this. Which way is the right way? I think it's this way. It is the Knit Log Cabin. I did one of these a long time ago. Not a full blanket, but I did a pillow. Was it a pillow or a small? Yeah, I did a pillow, but this was many years ago. And I haven't done another one. This is Lion's Brand held together with, I believe this is Stylecraft that I had got from a blanket kit from Affiliate Talks maybe 4 years ago. Never finished the blanket. Used the yarn for other purposes. Same as one of the last ones she did for Beatrice Potter for Peter Rabbit. I kept getting stitch count wrong. I had to keep pulling rows back over and over and over, so I stopped. But I have a lot of beautiful yarn from it. So for this, I'm holding, like, this is Lion's Brand Woolies. And this together, double. And I had started out with a, let me see, what's this one say on here? Sometimes it's hard to read these numbers on these. A 6mm hook, and now I'm up to a 7.5 because I found that, like this one here, for instance, it feels kind of thick. Well, it is actually quite thick. So I decided to go up a little bit so it wouldn't feel as stiff. Like this one, middle one here is pretty stiff. And then I used two thinner yarns that didn't have woolies in it, in the purple and the beige here. and then it was kind of a little bit too thin. So I made the decision tonight to stick with Lion Brand woolies held together with, like I said, lots of this style craft. And I think the other one's called Wendy's DK, I think it is. It's a UK yarn. But yeah, I started this last night, and then this evening I did all of this one, and then I've got this one going. So I have this side to finish and 3 more sides. I think it's going to be huge because right now it's well over, I wonder if I have a measuring tape. So right now I'm sitting at 13 inches. But if I pull this back, that's 11 inches. And each of these extra one side I already have done here is 3. So 11, 12, it's going to be about 14, between 14 and 15 inches wide on all sides, which is fantastic. You know, gotta love the whole worsted weight held double and a big hook or a big needle. So this is going to be a blanket, and we are currently looking to get another little small RV. We're RVers, we're campers. We could live off grid today if we could. And I want to make a blanket and have it ready for it. And I'm going to be picking up some more woolies because I think I only have about 4 colors of the woolies and the Lion Brand. And I want to get more and keep it kind of in the same theme. The marbled look, I guess is what you call it. Really, really, really quick to make. I'm loving it. Just another blanket. I can sit and watch a podcast or, you know, a movie on Netflix and don't have to worry about counting. I just keep knitting and knitting. All right, so the project that I started with the hook that I lost and that my husband decided to hide is another blanket. Look at this. Let's see, I can stand back. It's huge. Oh, that's the back. I think I'm showing you guys. So started down here. It's all held double as well. And then the crochet hook that I'm using is the 9. Oop, I'm wrapping in yarn. Millimeter. So it's big. And this is those big balls of yarn I was telling you guys about that I got from Giant Tiger. The Burnett worsted, which would have been this. And I've also added in, like, this red that's in here is the Lion Brand. No. Yeah, the Lion brand Pound of Love. And which one? This yellow that I put through here was some Burnett. There's another one in here too that is different. Oh, this dark blue is the Michaels Impeccable, I think it's what it's called. Oh my goodness. Is Michael's Impeccable. Most of it, what I'm trying to do is get, like, this is the peach, I guess you would call it, this size stuff used mostly up in this blanket. That's why I bought this yarn for $10 a ball. And then there's the pink, the green, and then I have a blue one. So my goal is to use up as much of them to run in these, and then when I'm not holding those colors together, which I don't want to do very often, I will pop in the Burnett that I have that I haven't used in other projects. And if I have any that Michael's Impeccable, I will also pop that in there as well to use it up. I've always wanted to do a blanket held double. Whoopsie daisy. That's the back, Janice. I started one a while ago, but I don't know. I think I was using the wrong size hook because it was getting really, really stiff, like the blanket worked up. And first with this one, I started as a zigzag, and I got the pattern off Hobby, and I casted it. No, that's what I started with this last night, a knit chevron blanket. Sorry. And it did not work out. I don't know what was wrong with their pattern. I cast it on twice. It didn't work. It did not come up. The numbers didn't work. This, I also started with a chevron blanket off a YouTube tutorial on YouTube. Blah. A YouTube tutorial on YouTube, of course. And I did not like it at all. I wasn't enjoying it. I'm like, I really don't want to deal with counting stitches like 7, knit 3 together, or crochet 2 together. This one, a couple rows back, I believe back about this one, I got out of miscount because I cast it on 106 stitches and I got down to 103. So I went back when I realized it was because of the ends, how I was doing my ends, because sometimes, usually I would crochet into the last stitch, chain 2, and then double crochet back in that same spot, and I stopped doing it. I started doing it and then I stopped doing it, and it messed me up. So I pulled back a row and then I gently increased back up to 106. I have a queen size bed, and pretty much covers the top of the bed width-wise. So it's going to be a big blanket, and it's beautiful. It's huge. My daughter wants to claim it. I don't think so. Maybe. Probably not. Sorry, my little potato. But I think I want this blanket for myself. I say that when I'll probably gift it to her. But that's what I've been doing. Is this when I have my crochet hook. And then last night I was doing the log cabin. Which, if you go on Pinterest, if you go on YouTube, if you go on Ravelry, you even go on Google or Chrome and you type in crocheted or knit log cabin, there's going to be a pattern. You do not need to pay for it. If somebody has it on there as a paid pattern, you don't need to have a paid pattern. You do not. There's multiple free ones that you can go and look that are just as good as a so-called paid pattern. A little bit of a pet peeve that I have when there is a simple pattern, as an example, a granny square pattern that you can get for free, and then somebody will go and put it for sale. What? I look for free. Yeah, and trust me, I pay for patterns. I pay for patterns. There's one that I want to go on tonight and buy, which is the crocheted loaf cat, or crocheted loaf kitten. I think loaf cat. So I do buy a lot of patterns. I do support a lot of designers. I probably put lots of money into paid patterns. But when it comes to certain ones, no, I'm not paying for them. Not when you can get, and there's like hundreds of them out there, the exact same thing for free. So that's my 2 projects. 2 blankets. I like it. It's fast. You can see result quick. And it's not stressful for me right now. It's easier for me to just stick the hook in, yarn over, pull it back, and continue on, because this blanket's done all in double crochet. I didn't want to do it in half double crochet. I like the double because it's bigger stitches. So yeah, it feels good to be back and do a little video. It's been on my mind a lot, you know, but not feeling good, and you know, a little bit of mental health day, and then reminding myself that tomorrow is another day, that tomorrow is another day to do things different. I got some gifts wrapped for my family. In the next few days we'll be taking a trip to Calgary, Alberta, which is about 3.5 hours from here, to drop off gifts to my daughter and her fiance. Yeah. So I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been 22 minutes. This hour has 22 minutes. If you ever heard tell of that on TV, it's a Canadian, well, an older Canadian show. I don't even know if it still airs. But, so yeah. I'm gonna work on this tonight. Well, first I'm gonna finish the side, the blue and the nice tan color on this side. And the next time I see you guys, I don't know if I'll be doing one tomorrow. But it won't be long. I'm gonna see how I feel, see what happens for tomorrow, and I can maybe show you guys a finished log cabin block and some more work on this, and also the little gift that I'm making from my son from a game he plays, when I was telling you guys about before. Timu, I think his name is. Timo, I don't know, it's off League of Legends. I'm just about done him. So I'll be able to here soon show you guys an update for that. But in the meantime, I hope you guys are all doing well and enjoying your crafting, whether it's knitting, crocheting, sewing, hand stitching, slow stitching, whatever it be. I hope you guys are keeping your hands busy and enjoying it. Yeah. So until next time, take care. Bye for now.
Double crochets, and I kind of have my vision planned out for what I want to do, but we'll see how everything goes. I'm going to set a 24-hour alarm, 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. So, here we have our timer. I'm going to start it soon. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm not sure. I'm pretty fast. I'm fairly fast at crocheting, and it's a weekend, so Jesse's here to hang out with the kids so I can super focus. But I'm just like trying to figure out. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it in 24 hours, but I've never crocheted a sweater in one day. But I've crocheted a sweater, I think, in a couple days for sure, maybe 2 or 3. But I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna start it. Just get my yarn all situated here. Okay, so it's going. It's running. Right. I'm really excited. I'm literally 10 chains in, and panic is already starting to sit. I just chained 60 for the neckline. I think that's going to be perfect. I just chained 60 for the neckline, and I think that's going to be perfect.